Before starting with the barbell deadlift, ensure you practice the form and movement pattern using a dumbbell or kettlebell. Aim to work up to lifting at least a 20 kilogram dumbbell before moving on to the barbell. When moving on to the barbell, avoid lifting all the way from the ground with an empty barbell. Instead, lift from mid-shin height until you're ready to place Olympic-sized plates on your barbell. Or if you're strong enough, go straight to the Olympic-sized plates. If your gym allows it, it's a good idea to lift without shoes to take away the cushion and instability of modern-day running shoes. To find your ideal foot width stance, complete an athletic jump, and wherever your feet land is probably going to be the best position for you to deadlift from. Stand with the barbell directly cutting your feet in half, or if you're wearing shoes, it should be over the knot in your shoelace. From there, grip the bar just outside the legs. Avoid gripping too close because this is going to cause the knees to cave in as you perform your repetitions. The setup is crucial. To start, drive the hips back behind you to get full tension on your hamstrings, and then reach down and grab the bar the rest of the way. Here it is from another angle, putting the weight into the hamstrings, and then once you're at your full length, reaching down for the barbell. From there, drop the hips, bring the chest up, and you can then complete your repetitions. The key here is to load those hamstrings while keeping the chest up and back straight. From there, drop the hips down, bring the chest up while simultaneously driving through the feet and finishing your reps with the hips at the top. Hips, chest, and then drive through the feet. A great cue to ensure you have tension on the barbell before you lift is to protect the armpits. Do this by pulling the shoulder blades back and down and squeezing your lats as if trying to protect your armpits from someone trying to tickle them. Some common errors that we see are firstly starting with the hips too low in a squat-like position. Secondly, starting with a rounded back, increasing the risk for injury. If you can't deadlift with a straight back, try deadlifting from blocks or in a rack to reduce the range of motion slightly. And third, the grip and rip technique. Not creating enough tension at the bottom and ripping the bar off the ground. Another one is leaning back too far at the top of the repetition. And lastly, breaking the knees too early on the way down, causing the barbell to drift out away from you and putting stress on the lumbar. Instead, start by driving the hips back behind you, and then as the barbell clears the knees, you can then start bending the knees to lower to the ground. So to wrap it all up, start with an athletic stance roughly shoulder width apart. Keep the barbell close to your shins, and then start the lift by pushing the hips back and feeling tension in the hamstrings. From there, reach for the bar, protect the armpits, drop the hips, bring the chest up, and drive through the feet. A great cue to use at the start of each rep is to think about bending the bar around your shins. Another helpful cue for your setup is think about driving the floor away, so pushing through your feet and then finishing the repetition at the top by driving the hips through and squeezing the glutes hard.